The LTFRB is keen on approving the petition for a jeepney fare hike as drivers face yet another big-time hike in oil prices. The Commission on Higher Education will no longer require vaccination to go to work or school in colleges and universities. President Bongbong Marcos has promised to put up hospitals for war veterans as the country celebrates National Heroes Day. And it's all too well for Taylor Swift after grabbing Video of the Year at the VMAs and announcing a new album in the works. Fast, focused, and fearless. Here's a roundup of stories we're watching now. I'm Sean Yao. The distribution of educational cash aid improved last Saturday after the DSWD ironed out some kinks in the process. However, some applicants are still hoping for the agency to allow walk-in registrations. Brian Castillo with the story.
A more organized system for distribution welcomed beneficiaries in Quezon City on Saturday. Among those who lined up early is Christine, a working student. After she registered online, she got the confirmation text a night before the scheduled distribution.
Lately ko lang din po nakita yung gantong news sa Facebook. So, nagbakasakali po ako. Kasi pahirapan din po yung pag-access sa link. So, nakaswerte po ako.
Applicants need to present the confirmation text before they can enter the premises. This is to avoid overcrowding, similar to what happened in the first distribution schedule. After 1 hour, Christine was able to claim her educational assistance. This is longer though compared to DSWD's target processing time of 10 minutes.
Aantayin po natin ang ating text message para po sa ating schedule. So yun po yun, huwag po tayong pupunta hanggat wala pong text message.
Over in Manila, the distribution of educational assistance was not as orderly. Most of those who lined up were walk-ins, who camped outside the payout center as early as Friday night. Among them is Rosalie. She says she doesn't know how to register online.
Namasahe na po kasi kami ngayon. So parang nilaan namin yung time para makapila o kaya makakuha lang sana kami ng stop. Tanggapin po sana ngayon kahit may walk-in lang po sana.
Other applicants are still hoping that the DSWD will allow walk-in registration, but the agency stands by its policy.
Hindi naman pong masamang sumunod. Kung kayo po yung mag-walk-in, wala po talagang mangyayari. Hinihingi namin ng pangunawa at kapatawaran. Nakakadagdag pa po kayo sa dami ng tao. Baka po tayo ma-expose pa. May COVID problem pa rin po tayo.
Despite this, the DSWD said they will come up with guidelines for walk-in applicants who have no devices and internet connection.
Bigyan nyo lang po kami ng time to finalize and fine-tune po yung magiging guidelines naman namin para po sa inyo. Ito ngayong week inaasahan namin, latest na nito next week.
The distribution of educational cash aid is scheduled every Saturday until September 24. So far, over 153,000 beneficiaries have received cash assistance, equivalent to 387 million pesos. For News 5, Brian Castillo, we are One News.
And the LTFRB is looking at a possible jeepney fare hike with another major oil price hike set to take effect this week. Gerard with the report.
A big-time increase in prices of petroleum products will take effect on Tuesday after consecutive weeks of rollback. Diesel prices will go up by 6 pesos and 10 centavos per liter, while gasoline will increase by 1 peso and 40 centavos. For jeepney drivers like Orlando, this means a 200 peso cut from his daily income.
Apektado ho kami dahil mababawasan naman yung kinikita namin. Akala ko tuloy na ang baba Ayun pala papasok lang pala yun. Padama lang, kumbaga padama lang.
This is why transport operators are asking the Land Transportation Franchising and Regulatory Board to approve their fare hike petition.
Oo, tapos hirap pa rin ang mga tao dahil alam namin yan yung mataas na bilihin, mababa ang sweldo. So alam namin yan. So ano naman ang gagawin namin sa mataas na presyo ng fuel, di ba?
The LTFRB implemented a 2 peso provisional fare hike back in June, which brought the minimum fare up to 11 pesos. But now, several transport groups want the minimum fare at 15 pesos. The LTFRB, for its part, hinted at a possible fare hike approval.
They're due naman talaga na. For increase kasi the last time we had this fare rate increase was ang level pa lang ng diesel noon was I think 44 pesos per liter.
Okay.
So magkano na siya ngayon, more than half na.
The LTFRB said the decision will likely be released in the coming weeks.
Just a question of that, kung magkano yung maibibigay namin na hindi naman siya magkakaroon ng talagang malaking impact sa inflation at syempre dun sa effect niya sa ating mga commuters na who will bear the brunt of this fare hike na ating i-implement.
The LTFRB said transport groups who filed the petition for a fare hike should first submit a memorandum to help the agency decide on the request for a fare hike. For News 5, Gerard de la Pena, we are One News.
The National Police Force maintains that it did not deprive former Senator Laila de Lima of visitors on her birthday. The PNP headquarters and support service said requests should be filed 10 days before the date of visit. In de Lima's case, the office said it received additional requests for visitation just 4 days before. Because of this, only immediate family members of the former senator were allowed to visit her on Saturday. We're pausing for a quick break, but we will be back with more stories after that. Stay with us here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Sean Yao. Taylor Swift took home the top honors at the MTV Video Music Awards for the 10-minute version of her song, All Too Well. The track is part of Taylor's re-released 2012 album, Red. In her acceptance speech, the Grammy Award-winning singer announced a new album called Midnights, which is set for release on October 21. Meanwhile, Puerto Rican singer Bad Bunny was named Artist of the Year, while Billie Eilish won Song of the Year for Happier Than Ever. Blackpink's Lisa Manoban made history for being the first solo female artist to win the Best K-pop category for her song, La Lisa. Let's now take a quick look at today's other top stories. President Bongbong Marcos led the commemoration of National Heroes Day with a promise to build hospitals for war veterans in the Visayas and Mindanao. The president also acknowledged the country's overseas workers, medical frontliners, and farmers as modern-day heroes. The Commission on Higher Education has removed the COVID-19 vaccination requirement for students and school personnel for face-to-face classes in colleges and universities. CHED explained that vaccination rates are already high in colleges and universities and that the number of people at risk are significantly lower. And no Filipino was harmed in the series of clashes across Tripoli between Libya's rival governments. The DFA is advising Filipinos in Tripoli to take shelter at home or other safe places during the clashes. For more updates, visit News 5, The Philippine Star, and Business World online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on Signal Play. Register for a free account at www.signalplay.com and stream One News Live anytime, anywhere. Masks on, wash hands, and stay safe, Philippines. I am Sean Yao. We are One News.